We're back! Finally!
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a while. It's been about a month, I think, since we filmed. Although the last episode we dropped was only 2 weeks ago. So it took a while to make the episode.
Yeah, friggin' hell. You need to get back on the editing.
I know. But the episode with Carter did quite well. With my dedicated 20 fans that have... What? I've got a few really dedicated fans, but yeah. How's your year been, Rafe?
It's been great. How's yours?
Mine's been great, but I've got to ask something before we start off. Why have people got to be so fucking annoying? Like, genuinely. Like, why have people got to be so annoying? So, like, frustrating. I got to tell the story. We're in Miller and Carter the other day, right? I'm having a juicy, delicious steak. Well, I'm about to have a juicy, delicious steak. I started off with prawns because they're lush. And there's this woman across the table, and she's staring. She's fucking staring. Why have people got to stare? She sat there with her hands like that.
No, she literally went at us, yeah. We were on this big table because it was for our brother's birthday. And there was this singular table with just for 2 seats. But there was this woman and she had a massive champagne glass and she was on her own. And she'd already talked to us twice because she was listening on our conversations. So like, I'd be like, oh, the lettuce. And be like, oh, the lettuce is so-and-so. And she'd like butt in. Then me and Charlie noticed, none of them do. We're just sitting there like that. And then she just goes...
And she just
stares. And I'm just like, I glance like that. And she's literally just staring at us and watching us have this conversation.
I know.
And I'm like, what the hell?
I know.
And she did it so much, and then she started acting weird, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
She was going like...
She's like Nosy Parker. But then, honestly... Yeah, she started doing like weird stuff with her hands. I was like, what the fuck? I was sweating.
Yeah,
I was sweating. I was dripping into my prawns because I'm looking in the side of my fucking eye. There's this woman doing this with her hands. I'm just like, fucking hell. It's like, I know I'm autistic, but you're on another level, love. Honestly, you're fucking... and then I look over, she's putting her fingers in her mouth. I'm like, oh my God! I was like, you better fuck off. You've already ruined my prawns. If you're going to ruin my steak as well, you're having it, love. You know what I mean? I was
dripping into my prawns.
I was! Oh my God, I felt I was in the gym or something. I wasn't. I was at a steakhouse with some nosy bloody... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, 2026 has been interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
You know, we've had some very unexpected things happen. We've had some unexpected deaths. Rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara. We won't go too much into that because I get too... I don't want to say emotional, but I make too many jokes because if I don't, I'll get emotional. But yeah, Catherine O'Hara, what a legend. Yeah, unexpected things, unexpected people have popped back up. So yeah, you don't know what I'm on about there, do you?
Oh,
no. Aha, yeah, that was particularly weird. And yeah, let's get into the gossip, right? First of all, a topic we didn't jump on immediately, and I wish I kind of had filmed this quite a while ago, but we're still going to talk about the Stranger Things finale. There's been, I want to say, mixed reviews about it. Yeah, mixed reviews about it. What did you think of it as the film? The film man,
I liked it. So we watched it together on New Year's, and we loved the ending, didn't we? Like the last part, that was so good. I do think the battle was very, very, very underwhelming.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of the action for me that made it underwhelming. It's because of how short it was.
It was short for 5 seasons building up.
Yeah, it was short.
Building up just to have Vecna go on a spike and then go on dead. Do you know what I mean? There was no Demogorgons, no bats, no Demodogs, and this is supposed to be where they all live. Should they even talk about it in the documentary? The writer, he's like, oh, it'd be weird. It'd be weird if we didn't have Demodogs and Demogorgons and everything, and then they all go, oh yeah, we completely agree.
They didn't.
And then they didn't do it. Will's coming out scene was longer than the battle.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Will's coming out scene was longer than the battle.
No.
And
really?
I'm not saying the Will's coming out scene wasn't a good moment in the show, but what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, why is that longer than the whole premise of the show?
The battle,
A
yeah.
massive battle at the end to destroy evil. I get that there was the whole thing about Will's coming out is his power to, you know, do all that.
Yeah,
but it shouldn't be longer than the actual battle. That's just taking the mick.
The battle, I mean, listen, the graphics were incredible. Like, oh my god, that bit of Elle like jumping in the air, and then you just see the massive monster and all.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Oh my god, mate, there's some of the best graphics I've ever seen put to film. It's incredible.
Yeah.
But that being said, it was very easy.
Yeah, it was an easy way.
It was easy. For a monster, like, they had more trouble with the Demodogs than they did with that fucking thing. You know what I mean?
This is what I mean. So, like, and also, you can definitely... Have you watched the documentary?
I haven't. Well, I've heard the things about it, and honestly, it kind of confirmed a lot of the things that people had about it.
So, they didn't finish the final episode when they were shooting it. Do you know that?
I found
filmed,
that out.
They were filming, and whilst they were filming, and they were in the desert doing like the monster battle scenes or what? Oh, what? No, sorry. When they were like doing the Henry scenes in the cave and stuff, they're going. You can see the Duff brothers going, oh, what are we going to do for the ending? What are we going to do for the ending? They still don't know because they were getting rushed for time because they put the dates
fuck
out.
Netflix, man. That's
fuck
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
completely
Netflix.
Netflix's
You're rushing one of the best one of the most popular shows of all time, and you're rushing just because you want to get it. And people wonder why, like, shows end up being shit
on Netflix, especially.
Yeah, on Netflix especially, like good shows go to shit, and it's because of Netflix rushing them all the time.
Yeah,
and I don't know, it frustrates me, man. Especially Stranger Things, because
it's such like one of the most.
Yeah, well, it is.
Shows,
it is the most. It's probably the most popular show on Netflix.
But what was I going to say? I would have waited another year for it to have been the most perfect it could have been.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, absolute epic Demodogs coming from everywhere. I don't really know how they would have got out of that, but it's better being realistic and having maybe some deaths to happen because it's realistic.
They had I don't think the Duffer Brothers realised how many plot holes there were when they finished it.
Is there many plot holes?
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, some can be explained, like the Demodogs thing. They kind of explained like it was it's because Vecna didn't see him coming. I think that was an excuse. The one I genuinely don't get, and there's like no explanation for. Like Wait, what are you thinking of?
The stuff why it stopped with Nancy and Jonathan.
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
Why it was melting through the material, and then when it got to them, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, no. But that didn't make sense. Don't get me wrong, but that's not the one that genuinely just doesn't make any sense, and there's no possible explanation for it. Why wasn't Max blinded in the last season?
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Wasn't Max blinded? Why couldn't she just all of a sudden see now?
Yeah.
You know? It's like they forgot it. But how can you forget it?
Yeah.
It's your show. That one generally didn't make any sense. Then there's, of course, Holly falling through upside down. If Vecna hadn't stopped her, she literally would have fell to her death.
That's not a plot hole, though.
Yeah, I know, but that's just stupid. You know what I mean?
Imagine that. Splat.
Imagine that. Boom. Ollie's
That's
dead.
it!
Boom! It would have been funny if she dropped dead and then Vecna pulled back up.
Yeah, and she's like...
But anyway, let's talk about the good things of the finale, because there were good things.
The heroes playing at the end in the credits, absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah,
the actual end itself, where they were in the basement, couldn't have thought of anything.
You know what? I like the conclusion of the show. I didn't think the finale was amazing.
Yeah,
but the conclusion of it, was fantastic. I thought it was great. I loved Winona Ryder, the fact that she fucking was the one to kill Vecna.
Yeah.
In the end, and then a little line as well. You fucked with the wrong family. I thought that was great.
The worst thing about the whole thing. My show. Now, me and you can agree on this because we've both seen the play. It's the fact that fucking Hopper. Well, spoilers for. Well, it's not really spoilers. You can go and see it, whatever. But Hopper and Joyce knew Henry Creel. They went to high school with him, and Ted Wheeler and Karen Wheeler. They all went to school with him. Bob went to school with Henry.
Yeah, but that is the show. You know what I mean? That is the broad. I mean, it's different, isn't it?
No.
I I mean, it is implied in the TV show. It is implied.
The Duffer Brothers,
Yeah.
the writer, one of the writers on Stranger Things, one of the main writers, is the one who wrote the play.
Right.
Yeah, and it was one of the main writers. You see her in the documentary. And the
Yeah.
Duffer Brothers also said what they could put in the show and what they couldn't put in there.
Yeah.
So, like, they wanted... The whole idea was for Henry to have gone to school with... No, not worth it.
Not fucking...
He just paid like £5 for that in Starbucks.
Yeah, not £5. Starbucks, you can bugger right off. Anyway,
the fact that Hopper and Joyce and all didn't recognise Henry, even though Henry got mentioned loads of times, and then when the Duffer Brothers were asked about it in the interview, they just said it was one of those things where Joyce and Hopper found out about it, that they went to school with Henry Creel in high school off screen. What a fucking cop-out.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
What a massive cop-out. They didn't mention it once. They didn't mention it once. They weren't like, oh my god, Henry Creel. They could have made the season a bit longer and done... Do you remember that scene in season 5 where it's that hallway and it's all young Hopper, young Ted Wheeler? They could have expanded that and done what a lot of the play was. Just gone back and everything. They didn't have to explain the whole Patty newbie and everything. They didn't have to do all that. But they could have just done that. They could have showed Henry Creel as a child with them lot. And then goes back to Joyce and Hopper and they're like, oh my god, we went to school with him. Do you know what I mean? He was a normal kid. And that could have added to the reveal that the Mind Flayer actually took him over. That could have added to like the innocence of Henry, actually. It could have made him feel a bit more like, you know what I mean? Like she was going, oh yeah, he was a good kid or whatever. Yeah. It just felt like a massive cop-out, and I feel like they rushed it so much. But the actual conclusion to it all, where they're in the basement, I thought was phenomenal.
Oh, Jamie Campbell Bower.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well done.
Oh.
He stole the show.
Stole the show.
Stole the show
completely. Yeah, 100%.
He was incredible.
Genuinely amazing, yeah.
And I like the fact that Al was the one to die in the end.
Right. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I loved what they did with her character. A lot of people don't like it.
I do.
But I love, because I feel like they couldn't have gone anywhere else with it. If they had kept her alive, it would have all kept going on. And I love that they didn't just say, oh, she's dead. They just said, she died to us, but she could be alive. It's just leaving it, yeah. Because you can choose. You can be like, oh yeah, she died there. She died there. Or she's out there, she's somewhere. You know, I'd like to believe that. I love that. I really like that.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? Like, the whole show is based on theories, isn't it?
Yeah.
And conspiracy theories. So it started on theories. Yeah. And now it's ended on theories.
Yeah.
Which, and this is a theory that's going to get carried on. Even after the show's ended. But yeah, I thought it was a great way to end the show, and I think everyone had their great ending. But yeah, another plot hole as well. Like, I don't get what, like, they sort of copped out the soldiers, you know? Because they literally killed soldiers. You know what I mean? Like Hopper and Nancy.
Yeah.
They literally killed some US soldiers.
Yeah.
And what, they just got away with it?
Yeah, it's...
They just got away with it? Is that how it goes? I don't know.
Also, one of the soldiers said, Mike, don't. You know when 11 was... Yeah, one of them went, Mike, don't. How does he know his name? So it's a lot, it's very... That might be false, I don't know. But
I thought the acting was great.
Yeah.
From everyone.
Noah Schnapp's acting was a bit...
Oh, come on.
No, and Lucas, the guy who plays Lucas. No, some of the scenes in it were just cringe.
Like what?
The high school, literally the opening scenes where they're in the high school. And Lucas goes, no, don't. It was like watching the most stupid thing ever. And then Mike was coming over and he was like, you supercalifragilisticexpialidocious douchebag.
No, we spoke about this.
Yeah, it was shit.
Episode.
And also
in the finale.
He didn't want me to be there. He knew I was coming. Like it was shit. Child, don't even try and defend it. It was shit.
Well, if you think it was shit, you think it was shit. I don't think it was that bad. But anyway.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, I thought it was a great conclusion. There were a lot of plot holes though.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best season. So if you had to rank the seasons, what are we saying?
Okay, so best to worst?
No, worst to best.
Worst to best.
I think this one was actually the worst one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go season 2.
Really?
Season 5. I'll have to rewatch season 2.
No, I reckon season 2 was bad.
Season 5. Season 3.
Yeah.
Season 4.
And
season 1.
Yeah, season 1 felt the realest.
Season 1 was phenomenal. It just kept it was everything. You know what I mean?
No, I just think it felt the realest, didn't it? It felt like you were actually watching.
Do you know what though? I hate that it went from a show where it was very the dark. It went to a Netflix camera. Do you know what?
I get what that means. Yeah.
It went from being a show where it was quite everything was dark, the upside down was terrifying, to being a proper like CGI Netflix show with like everyone looking perfect and everything. I hate that they did that. If it had stuck on the same camera and stuck to the same grid, like they made the upside down. What happened to the upside down? They used to wear masks and everything in there, and now they're just roaming around as if it's fucking God's green earth and it's fucking air.
That can be explained as like they've been there several times now, so they know it's not too bad. Yeah,
how would they know it's not too bad though?
Because they've been there so many times.
Yeah, but they've worn masks the entire time.
Well, there they did, yeah, but but Will was in there the whole time, and he ended up being okay.
He was fucking not okay. Did you watch the show?
I did watch the show.
He's fucking infected. He probably still is.
Wait, but it was because he stayed there.
Okay, so the other ones are like, oh, let's stay here.
Yeah, you can jolly in.
No, do you know what? Fuck off. I want to fucking go. Stupid. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on from that.
Yeah, let's move on. Next one. Talking about shows, we got a new show coming out. Euphoria.
Oh, yeah.
Season 3. The trailer dropped.
Trailer did drop.
And I've got to say, it's probably one of the most baffling trailers I've ever seen in my life.
What?
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 Well, it's like a completely different fucking show.
Well, yeah.
The trailer.
That's good.
I mean, good and bad in a way. I don't know. Because Euphoria, I want to stress this. I love Euphoria.
Yeah.
Fantastic show. Season 1 and 2 were fantastic. Genuinely, some of the best acting I've seen in a show before, from the likes of Zendaya and the late Angus Cloud and fucking there's loads of them. Sydney Sweeney also fantastic. I forgot the one actress's name. She plays Maddie. Yeah, Maddie. I forgot the characters now. I haven't seen the show in so long.
It is Maddie. Yeah,
but
she's a phenomenal actor.
Yeah, she's
She's great.
A phenomenal actor as well. And Jacob Elordi, of course, as well. He was fantastic in it. But yeah, the trailer just dropped, and it's like a completely different show. It's like they've gone from like teenager high school anxiety type show. Then it's gone to, well, pretty much the same thing, just teenager, a bit of action, a bit more action, and now it's Breaking Bad.
Well,
you know what I mean? Now it's fucking Narcos, Breaking Bad.
You've got to think,
OnlyFans.
You've got to think that for it to have gone forward, would you have just wanted the exact same thing?
No, but...
And it's so realistic because it's gone from high school to the end of high school, and it's not going to be them in college. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to do that, because what's going to happen? It's going to be the same, oh yeah, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I do drugs, you know, yappa, yappa, yappa. So I love that they've moved into like the adult world. They're like young adults and everything. But they're hitting like Rue has now realised that it's not just I'm doing drugs and I'm selling drugs in high school and everything. She's messed with the wrong people. Even though you think you might be turning Breaking Bad and everything, it's just what would happen in real life. You know what I mean?
Breaking Bad.
If there was people selling drugs in school and everything back when I was in school and in college and everything, and they're doing that, it's going to be completely different when they go out into the world and then they take it off somebody who's fucking bad. Do you know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. It looked quite good. But I was baffled because it looked like a different show. And I just don't get how they're going to...
Keep the same. They can change.
Keep the same sort of tone.
Yeah.
And vibe.
It's going to be... That's what Jay Walodi said. He said ages ago before the trailer came out. He was like, this is a completely different show. Like, he said, you'll either love it or you'll hate it or something like that.
That's not a great thing
I swear,
to say.
I think he said that. Or he said, like, I hope you guys like it. It's phenomenal as always. But, Yeah. So I'm
He seems
excited.
a bit on the fence about it.
Well, I don't know. I'm quoting what I think he said, but that's not a direct quote.
Very sexual show.
Okay.
No, it is
He's chewing on his rap as he goes. It's a very sexual show.
It is a very sexual show, isn't it? I mean, it was sexual in season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But now it looks like it's taking sexual to a whole new level.
Well, with the OnlyFans thing.
Well, Sydney Sweeney, OnlyFans star. Maddie's a stripper.
Mm.
And Jules is a fucking sugar mummy. So they've just made all like the 3 main female actresses, apart from Zendaya, fucking sexual.
Yeah, I wonder how people are reacting to that, because the world's very what's it called at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
sex deprived and all that.
No,
yeah.
what? No.
No, like sex. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
having a go at sex.
that's not what I was on about. I just
What?
mean like Sam Levinson. Is that the guy name? Sam Levinson? The guy who created the show. Is it Sam Levinson?
I don't know.
I know, he's like made the 3 main characters, the 3 female characters, like sexualized, right? What do you think about the world?
Well, I mean, they kind of react bad to it, because if they liked season 1 and 2, they would have known that it was going to be sexual. You know, it was sexual in season 1 and 2. It's got some of the, I want to say, explicit sex scenes I think I've seen in any TV show, really, isn't it?
It's realistic, though.
Yeah, it's really no, it is realistic. It is realistic.
But anyway,
it's probably one of the main reasons people see Sydney Sweeney as sort of like a sex symbol.
Yeah, sex symbol. Yeah.
And
well, it is, because she's very like, she's a young actress who's okay with doing nudity from a you know, like some people would be like, oh yeah, I'll do 1 nude scene in a film, and then they'd be like, oh yeah, they did a nude scene in a film, but she's very
she
like,
don't care about fuck.
No, if she got it, flaunt it. You know what I mean?
Fair play to her.
She's
fair play to her.
Positive, better body and everything. Fair play. Go.
I think she's got a great personality, man, as well. Like, I've seen... no. Genuinely.
I don't explore women for their bodies.
No. The only reason
she got a great laugh.
No.
I like that laugh.
No. The only reason I say that is because she is so hated online.
Yeah.
Like I was like watching any interview she did, and his comments basically just slewing the fuck out of her, and I'm like, she seems really genuine. Like, I don't get the. She seems alright, which is a different from what a lot of actresses and actors are these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Euphoria looks very interesting to say the least. I don't know where they're gonna go with it, but I'm excited. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good, even if it is gonna be a Narcos, Sopranos, Breaking Bad type show. I don't know. I just hope it's good. It's got everyone back apart from Angus Cloud, who unfortunately died. Barbie Ferreira's also not in it.
Yeah,
either.
that's a bit of a.
Yeah, she had a bit of beef, didn't she? With the creators of the show.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was about. She didn't like.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Was it to do with the sexual stuff?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
But
but Barbie Ferreira's not in it, and she's a fantastic actress. So I was a bit.
From what I saw, that's the only thing I've seen her in.
I've seen her in a few other things. She's a really good actress. But yeah, so I'm disappointed she's not in it, because her character was great.
Yeah.
As well, she played it very well. But they've got.
She became a horrible person in the 2nd season.
I know, she became a dick.
She became a massive dick.
She became a fucking.
Oh my God.
Like,
maybe that's why she quit it, because she was hated so much.
Maybe, I don't know. But like that scene where she breaks up with
what's his name?
Yeah, with Ethan. Ethan, I remember the character name. I remember that scene like it was yesterday.
He's going off on one. That actor. He's in loads of things. He's in as in good.
Oh, like good stuff. Yeah, he's doing well.
Weapons. He was in.
Was he?
He was the homeless guy.
Oh shit! Yeah, he was. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Fucking hell. Yeah, he's doing well for himself. That guy.
Well, yeah.
They're all doing well, aren't they? They're all amazing.
Yeah, it's a really good show for them to like break out in.
Yeah, they're all amazing. But Barbie Ferreira's not in it. I am so like gutted Angus Cloud is no longer around.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna write that off, because Lexi and
they'll probably just say he went to prison or something, or he's in prison. Yeah. They'll probably just say that.
They own my everything, Lexi and Fez. Oh my
God. I know.
Oh.
I mean, oh man. It's so sad, man. Angus Cloud was he was on his way up as well.
Yeah.
Like, he was on his way. Angus Cloud was literally his character. Wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was his character in the show, which I found mad. Like, he spoke like this, like, man. And it's like he was high 24/7.
He probably was.
He probably, yeah. In that what he died from? Drugs. That's where it was.
I don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. But he was a very young guy, and yeah, very sad. But I'm hoping for a good new season, and yeah, on the high. Let's go. All right, serious topic. We don't like talking about serious topics, but
no, we fucking don't.
No, we don't. But this is what's he doing? Terrible driver. Anyway, somehow we got to make it silly. I don't know. Otherwise, we'll just cry. ICE. In America, I mean, we don't have to deal with it because we're here.
We might have to.
I mean, I hope not.
Well, if we put am I right? If we put reform in, I think that's what their policy is.
Oh, fuck off. Don't get those psychos over here. No. Oh, yeah.
Fuck off. Yeah. Don't let them psychos
Immigrants, no. ICE, yeah, come on. Kill more of our citizens. ICE, yeah, they're fucking mental cases, clearly.
Cunts.
Horrible, fucking evil people. Yeah, they're going on like a killing spree, basically, at this point. Holy shit. So first off, there was a woman Renee Young. Renee
Goodwin.
I was about to call her Renee Young, and that's not her name.
No, Renee Goodson.
Renee Goodson. Renee Goodson?
No, good. I say good something. Renee Good.
Renee Good. Yeah. There we go. Renee Good. Yeah, so it was a US citizen, I believe.
Minneapolis.
It was a woman, and I don't know to the full extent of why she was stopped by these ICE.
Okay, so I can tell
ICE agents. Oh, you can't tell me that. All right,
well, from what I know, it's all about the media, right? So, what I know is that they were doing raids, getting the immigrants, ICE were, and in Minneapolis in a little like part. And Renee was one of the people in the cars who were taking videos of them.
Okay.
And basically, one of the officers. This is what I know. Well, you know, one of the officers came over and said, "Put down your phone." And it's not illegal to film.
No, it's not.
No. But they played it off as getting disrupting an ICE. Something.
It's not disrupting.
Yeah, it was stupid. And she was filming it, and then you went to put down your phone, and she was like, "No, I'm not putting down my phone." And then a load of them came over. One of them stood about by here, tiny bit in front of the car.
Yeah.
And they were all like, "Put down your phone, put down your phone."
Yeah, they're surrounding the car basically.
And she was like, "No," and she was like, "Right," and they were like, "Right, get the fuck out of the car." And they tried to start getting her out of the car, which, what are you going to do? You can't do that. You're a part of an immigration force. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the wife of the woman was like, "Go, honey, go. You know, like, drive, honey, drive."
Drive.
So she went like that, started driving, and the guy that was by there shot her 3 times in the face, point blank in the face. And then she lost control of the steering, crashed into a car about over there. And yeah, she was, and then, and he played it off as if she was trying to run him over.
Yeah.
Which, if you watch the video, come off. Did she try and run him over?
Come on. I get the officers need to
protect themselves.
And in that situation, if someone's trying to run you over, then yeah, they need to take every precaution they can. But fuck me. You were on the right edge of the car. Also, why the fuck are you standing in front of a car? She's taking a video. Do you know what I mean? She's taking a video. Why are you standing in front of the car? This guy was literally on the edge of the car. I'm not being funny, but
yeah, I know.
Oh my god, I've seen. It pisses me off because I've seen people defending these fucking stupid ICE agents, and I'm like, the fucking. You know what I mean? The amount of videos I've seen of people being nearly run over, like people running over police officers, and this guy was literally on the edge of the car. He got bumped, maybe a little bit. Got bumped, and so what? That justifies him fucking murdering a woman. Yeah, does it? And then look. Let's be honest here. Yeah. She shouldn't have started driving, right? She shouldn't have started driving, right? Look. It's probably fear.
Well, yeah,
it was definitely fear.
Charles, she was filming, and then they said, "Get out of the car." She didn't know what was going to happen to him. That's why the wife was like, "Get out, honey, drive." Because she's seen how brutal they've been. She's
Yeah.
she's a US citizen. You know what I mean? She's not even a part of the task that they're supposed to be doing. They're just causing no hassle. Then he shoots her 3 times in the face. She crashes, and then there was a doctor on scene. Yeah. One of the people who were protesting or were like, stop, what the hell are you doing? He was a doctor. Yeah. They said, no, you're not coming through. We'll wait until other people get it. He was like, no, I'm a fucking doctor. Let me help. And they were so she died. She died there. Also, one of the photographers, I don't know if he was a photographer or if it was just a person, but there's a very famous picture. I'll show you it now. It was after they'd taken the body out from it. It was the steering wheel, airbag, because obviously she crashed, blood all over the thing, and then by the way, it was just all her children's toys, because she's a mum, and it's all her toys in like the car, and people are horrified obviously because she's a mother, you know what I mean? She got murdered for absolutely no reason, and it's absolutely awful that it's still being allowed. Like, why isn't that guy in prison? You know what I mean? And do you know what they said as well afterwards? What? They said, oh, the officer, the shooting officer or whatever, is now in hospital recovering.
Fuck off.
Recovering. You see him in the video. He doesn't even get like run over. He goes by there, he shoots her, and then he just stands and he's like that. And do you know what he says to her?
What?
He says, "Fuck you, bitch." It's on body cam. Have you not seen the body cam?
No, I haven't seen the body
cam.
I don't want to see the
After he shoots her.
I don't want to see the
fuck you, bitch. Absolutely fucking
mate,
awful.
these people are like, I want to say
disgusting.
Evil. Yeah, evil.
Anyway,
evil people.
Let's move from Renee. So after that, then most recently, there was another person after this, but I haven't been informed on that yet, so like I won't talk about that. But there was another guy. I'm not too sure of his name, but he was one of the protesters on. They were doing it again, and basically all the ICE agents were getting these people out of the way.
Yeah.
And then they were like really like grabbing onto this woman.
Yeah.
And the guy must have knew the woman, so the guy was just went in front of the woman and said, "Go," you know, he wasn't touching him or anything, and he went in front of him like that. Then they grabbed him off, threw him to the floor. All the ICE agents started going on him. Then he had a gun on his person, yeah, which he's totally allowed. He had a gun license and everything. One of the ICE agents takes away the gun in the video, walks over, walks off with a gun, takes it, and then they shoot him. He was a nurse. He was a nurse who helped people. You know what I mean? It was this guy.
It's just crazy, man. It's like, you'd think this type of thing was like stuff that happened back in the day. You know, things that don't happen anymore. Yeah. You know, absolutely. Like the thing about Rodney King and all that. Well, that's the guy who got shot.
That's the guy who got shot.
Wow. What, he just... So sad, man, honestly.
Yeah, shoots nurse dead. That was in there. And they shot him. And then they're all like, what the fuck? You've done it again. You've killed us again. There it is. He was there. And the woman was there. And he just basically tried to get the woman out of it. It would have been the woman, you know what I mean? Who died. And he went in the way of it. And then they all shot him on the floor. So, it's just sickening, isn't it, to be fair. It's just wrong, and I don't get how. I love how Americans, like over here, you know, beating someone up is a bit like
yeah, seriously. You beat someone up, you'd
and they just seem to think like murdering someone, taking someone's like life away from them, is just like a normal thing you can do. Like, I just saw
fucking psychopaths.
I saw a video just then, not just then, but like this morning. I was just scrolling on Twitter, and there was this random video of this security guard. There was this guy who robbed the shop. It's just like stole something.
Yeah.
And he tackled him to the ground. He put his head on the floor. He pepper sprayed him and everything. And then he shot him. It was a security guard for a store like Tesco's, like it was a Halloween store, and he robbed something. And he shouldn't have robbed something, but he got his life taken from him. And then that guy obviously went to prison because what the fuck, he didn't have to shoot him at all, but he shot him. He killed him. And he's like ringing his mum, and he's just going, "Mum, I just killed somebody." It's like it wouldn't even cross our mind to be like, "Oh yeah, I'll just shoot you." You know what I mean? And the fact that these ICE agents just get away with it, They should be down for murder. It's absolutely awful.
They should be down for murder. Absolutely should be down for murder.
But yeah, but I'm not saying that all ICE agents are terrible. Do you know what I mean?
Of course not.
That's like saying the police are terrible after like something bad's happened.
Yeah, but people do it though. It's led to people, fuck ICE and get rid of ICE and all.
But they are representing ICE, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
they are.
So it's not like it's just the police. It is like something that was already seen as negative before these victims got murdered.
It's mental.
You know what I mean? So it was already seen as a negative thing to be a part of anyway, because it was like it's taking people away from their homes. You know what I mean? So
it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, but it's funny how I touched on that in videos before.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, I'm finding it sickening that I'm watching these videos of ICE agents like treating people like they're animals."
Yeah.
And then that was before anyone got murdered. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, they've killed someone who wasn't.
And they've killed someone, and everyone's like
wasn't even
going absolutely crazy. And two people that weren't even immigrants.
Yeah.
But like they weren't even like.
That's not even their job.
It's not even a part of their job. It's just because they were filming.
I don't get it personally, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Donald Trump's response to it as well was fucking awful.
He's getting worse and worse.
He is getting worse. Jesus Christ, the guy is fucking ruthless, isn't he? Not in a good way. I mean, you can be ruthless as a president because you've got to be
have
in
some
a way.
Sympathy for some people, you know.
I mean, you'd think, wouldn't you? You'd think, but.
He just seems
he's a ruthless bloody bloke. I tell you what, Christ. I mean, I thought that being ruthless would be a good thing, which it is. I think because you need to take the precautions. But God damn it, he's.
I'm very surprised he's not been assassinated. By the way. No, I'm just saying because like no, but I'm just like no, I'm not saying that he needs to. I would never say that anyone needs.
Yeah, of course, no one needs to be killed.
No, like I'm saying like if Donald Trump got assassinated tomorrow, I wouldn't be happy. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be happy because it's someone getting murdered.
Yeah, but you know that people would be.
Well, like, but there are but I can understand why he is evil to some people. You know what I mean? Like say I'm not really offended, even though I should be. You know what I mean? But like the whole he thinks like gay people shouldn't exist and stuff like that. So if you're a gay person who's also like an immigrant.
Right.
He's the worst person you could think of. Do you know what I mean? Like he's making you leave the country. He also hates you for being you. Yeah, you would want him to get killed. Do you know what I mean? So I understand.
Yeah, but making videos about it and all that because that's going to happen when he dies. You know that's going to happen. It's going to be all over TikTok. People going and like just like what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a difference between Charlie Kirk. Donald Trump's way worse than Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah,
100% worse.
Yeah, but the thing, but Charlie Kirk defended Donald Trump like mad.
Well, they were like friends, weren't they?
Yeah, but one thing Charlie Kirk, I was watching him the other day, Charlie Kirk, I was watching his debate, and one thing he said was like a guarantee almost if Donald Trump got into the office was that there was going to be no new wars. Well, that's gone to shit.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of bollocks.
Yeah, that's gone to shit because he's just started a war with Venezuela.
Yeah.
And what did don't get me wrong. I don't know the reasons as to why.
Yeah.
I've actually heard a lot of people don't like Venezuelan people. They don't like that guy. That guy they've got for whatever reason. I don't know what that is, but there was protests of people were celebrating the fact that he got abducted and all.
Yeah.
But that being said,
how the hell is he going into a country and just stealing the?
I know. Apparently, as well, when that guy got abducted, Trump was watching it on a telly as if it was like a TV show or something. Yeah. He was watching him get abducted, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this guy is the coldest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life, and not in a great way particularly. Yeah. But anyway, let's move on from the fucking politics. I've had enough of it. The Golden Globes just happened. We're moving on to the Oscars soon. The nominations have just been announced. Pretty solid nominations in my opinion, all of them. But the Golden Globes happened. Didn't Timothy Chalamet win?
Yeah,
he did win for Marty Supreme. I haven't seen Marty Supreme. Rafe has. He loves it. Phenomenal. Apparently.
And Jessie Buckley won for Hamlet, which I completely agree with.
Yeah.
She should get the Oscar. He should get the Oscar.
Yeah. There's always got to be some sort of drama though at these Golden Globes or Oscars. There's always got to be something that's happened. There always like and something did happen at the Golden Globes that we're going to talk about. So Wanda Sykes, who happens to be a member of The View, I think, doesn't she? I swear she is. Is she a member of the... I don't know.
Don't worry.
I don't know. But Wanda Sykes, legendary woman, She presented the award for best stand-up special, wasn't it? I think it was best special stand-up special. And she when it came to Ricky Gervais, who wasn't there, by the way. I wish he was.
Yeah.
Because I wish he went up on stage and he
replied to it.
I replied to it.
Yeah.
So she made a joke about like if Ricky Gervais is going to win the award, she's going to thank God
and
thanks the trans community, which I think is kind of funny in a way.
Well, if he gives it out, she can give it out. But so the trans thing, I really do. That I think she had all right to say that. You know, if she has an opinion, if she thinks, if she thinks he was being, some people just don't get. Even though she's a comedian herself, isn't she?
I don't know.
I think she is, but she can think that he oversteps, but that's Ricky Gervais' sort of humour.
Yeah, it is,
and it won't be for everyone, so everyone has the right to an opinion.
Yeah,
but thanking God on his behalf when she knows he's an atheist is just the most.
I know, but that was the point.
Ever.
That was the point.
But it's like,
hang on,
do you know what I mean? It's like,
no,
she can say the trans thing. Like, that's her opinion and everything. I don't have an opinion on someone's religion. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he went up there and went, oh, Wanda Sykes, yeah, I'm not gonna thank God on your behalf because I'm an atheist. Like, do you know what I mean? And there would be absolute outrage because it's like, well, he disrespected my religion. He disrespected my. Well, Rick Joyce could be like, well, she disrespected my non-religion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was kind of funny.
Double standards.
I thought it was kind of funny. I mean, I found it funnier that he won.
Yeah.
There was a little part of me thinking, does she hate the fact that he won? I think she did.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think she did.
But
of course he was gonna win, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I haven't even watched the other specials, and I know for a fact they weren't as good.
Did he win for the one we went to go watch, Mortality?
Yeah. He won for Mortality. Yeah,
it was fucking.
He won for Mortality because we went to watch Mortality, and to be honest, there was a lot of stuff that we saw in person that wasn't even in the special.
Oh, fucking hell. There was some
for reasons.
It was so funny. It was so funny.
Oh, God. He spoke about Jimmy Savile.
Was the Jimmy Savile not in it?
No, it wasn't it.
Oh, it was so
It wasn't
funny.
in it. It was fucking brutal what he said
so
about Jimmy
good.
Savile. And Pakistani people.
I can't remember
The Pakistan laws and all that.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, that also wasn't in the special.
Yeah. No, I can see
again,
why, yeah.
for many reasons. Yeah, well, people don't like those A-list celebrities and all that. A lot of them don't like Ricky Gervais. I don't think.
Well, he just takes the mick out of everyone, which is
well, yeah, but you gotta take the mick out of people.
Yeah,
man.
but that's not everyone's view.
You
know what I
gotta
mean? So I
take
can
the
see why
mick.
certain people don't like.
Oh, people are too soft, man. I think you gotta take the mick, otherwise you're soulless. You know.
Yeah.
You're gonna be soulless.
Well, that's me and you. That's like we're on the same page with that.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
can take the mick
But,
out of
like,
me. I don't give a shit.
yeah.
There's a lot of things about me I don't like myself. I got teeth like fucking bunny rabbits. You know what I mean? You make fun of me. Go ahead. I've got a mental disorder. Just fucking have a go at me. I don't give a shit. Yeah, but it's fun. You know what I mean? It's so fun.
Yeah.
You know, but people take it way too personally. It does my skull in, man. It does my skull in. I'm not, but
yeah, I know. I think it wasn't that deep. But like,
it wasn't that deep.
if it was flipped around and Ricky Gervais was saying, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna thank God," well, do you know what? If she wins something and he has to present the award or something, he needs to go. I'm not gonna thank the trans community, and I'm not gonna thank God. Thank God. But yeah, no.
I find the trans community thing a little bit weird. I mean, because I don't think he even spoke about trans people in this special.
No, I think he was on about the other one.
He probably
There was a whole comedy thing towards that.
Yeah, I know he spoke about it before. Yeah. He made jokes about Caitlyn Jenner and how, you know, those fucking dinosaurs. That joke, you know that thing. He's made jokes, but again, it's jokes, eh? Trans people need to take jokes.
Right, no,
man.
so no, I saw a video on this the other day, and it was the most, I've never seen it before, it was the most genius thing ever.
What?
It was this black comedian, and there was a trans person in the audience. He was making trans jokes, and the trans person in the audience got really offended by what he said.
Yeah.
And he moved on to another joke, and then he just went, "Are you okay with this one?" Like that.
Yeah.
The trans person, and the trans person was like, "Well, I'm alright with this, but I'm not alright with the trans jokes you made like 5 minutes ago." And he goes, right. And then he said something really offensive, and I laughed a lot.
Brilliant.
And then he went, look, you and everyone else, you all yap about equality and everything. You all want to be treated the same. In a comedy show, everybody is on the line. Black people, Asian people, trans people, gay people. Everybody is up for jokes. If you want me to single you out and not talk about you, that is not fair to you. So shut the fuck up. And everybody is up for jokes. So I will make as many trans jokes as I want. I'll make as many racist jokes as I want, because this is a comedy show and it's about fucking comedy. And, and it was like, he went, shut up.
Yeah.
And everyone in the audience clapped, because it's so true.
It's true.
If you go into a place, a comedy club, where there's going to be jokes, you don't want it to be like, it's a sensitive topic. Gay people are a sensitive topic. Well, why is it a sensitive topic?
Well, yeah, you've got it.
If everyone just embraces themselves...
You've got to know that people are going to take the piss. You can't go around in life thinking that nobody's going to say a fucking thing.
You can't go around in life thinking that you're a victim all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody in that room is going to be a victim. If he picks you out and he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to fuck your mum because she's a Jew or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like if he said, but do you know?
Where'd that go?
Because that's one of the things I saw in the video.
Okay.
But that's what I mean. Like a Jewish person's not going to go, I didn't like that. You know what I mean? Well, and if they do, just be like, well, you're a Jew. Why are you seeing that as a negative thing?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I'm making fun, a fact of I'm making a joke about Jewish people, but a second ago I was making a joke about black people. Why didn't the black people joke offend you?
Oh, I don't know, mate. But let's put it this way: if any of our family was like that, I think I'd just tell them to shut up.
Well,
imagine you made a autistic joke, and then I started going, "You can't say that." I think you'd
embrace it. Yeah.
I think you'd say, "Shut up, you soppy twat," and I'd be like, "Okay then."
Yeah. If you don't like it, if you don't like the jokes being made, go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a comedy show at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But
for example, if you get hair like this, you need to expect to take jokes about it. You know what I mean? For example,
I don't like that joke.
Yeah. For example, my hand just disappeared. Oh God. See?
Yeah, I'll give you a round of applause. Or in your case.
Yeah. Great.
There you go, see?
Yeah. High five. Oh, no, that's the grease hand. High five.
That's good. I'm surprised you looked at me then. Like,
sausage. Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, yeah, sausage.
I was thinking that when you when you said it out, I know he's going to make this joke.
Don't get too turned on.
Oh, you're fucking grim.
Oh, yeah, that's
right,
grim. Anyway, let's move on. These red pill sort of influencers, they're on a roll this year. I mean, it's not even been a month yet. It's January 31st, and they're on a roll of saying the stupidest shit they can come up with. Mainly an influencer called Nick Fuentes that is the biggest loser I think I've ever seen gain a following on the internet. He is the biggest, like, just blatant loser that it will say anything just to gauge attention, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But he is the saddest fucker I've ever seen in my life. And, well, you've seen some clips of him. He seems to think that Hitler is fantastic. You know what I mean? Which I just...
Why hasn't he got arrested?
I mean, you can't be arrested for saying that, but you can just be...
Yeah, but you can be arrested for being racist.
You can, yeah, and he is a blatant racist.
Well, he is a racist.
Well, yeah, he's an open racist.
Yeah, he's a white supremacist.
Yeah.
So why isn't he being arrested?
I don't know. He's also a pedo lover, as recently seen, where he came up with... He came up with this claim that Jeffrey Epstein, one of the biggest pedos imaginable, one of the most evil pedos imaginable, he came up with this claim that actually it wasn't actually paedophilic. It was a barely legal. That was what he said, by the way. Barely legal. Did he? I don't get. Just like his brain.
Does one and one not come together when you said barely legal?
Yeah, barely. Does his brain not maybe click? You know, when he says that. Is he saying, I don't know, Rev, do you think he actually means that? Or do you think, like, he's saying it just to be edgy? I want to be edgy.
Yeah, it's probably the edgy thing.
Well, I don't know.
Just like...
There's a little part of me thinking, he thinks it's all right because he even went out of his way to get a quarter zip
Yeah.
that Jeffrey Epstein was wearing in one photo, which is the saddest thing I think I've ever seen in my fucking life.
There's some evil people out there, innit? And I
Yeah.
think he's just one of them. Because if you want to devote your life to spreading hate and everything, then you're a sad fucking person. And
Well, what do I do? How has this guy got a following?
I don't know.
He's generally a person where I'm like, who the fuck sits down for hours? Like, because this guy does streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not a YouTuber or anything, he's a streamer. He talks for hours about this shit. He has the fucking most obnoxious comedy I've ever seen in my life.
Mm.
He praises one of the most notorious serial killers, most evil, racist serial killers, Hitler.
Oh.
Imaginable. Praises him. He's an open racist, and now he's praising paedophiles and trying to justify paedophilia. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's not even like, don't even give him the time of day. You know what I mean? It's just like,
it's hard not to when he's got such a big. If he didn't have a big following, I don't think I'd really give that much.
Is it like white supremacists who are like his following, or is it like Andrew Tate sort of like?
Yeah. Well, they're both.
Oh, it's just so
it's
fucking childish.
No one who's actually a decent bloke is going to sit down and watch him for hours, are they? No one who's actually okay in the head, like that fucking Aiden Ross idiot, who's, you know, having beef with rappers just because they made a little line about, you know, people online having a go at her, and then just made it all about me. She dissed me, and all that. Also, like, did you see the Aiden Ross Fantano thing? Like, they had beef, and Aiden Ross's response to Anthony Fantano was just playing a clip of him being racist for hours, and yet he's an open fan of Nick Fuentes.
See, it's just, when is a difference? Like, I'm not saying you can be racist or whatever, but the whole Anthony Fantano thing, he seems like a genuinely good bloke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas the fucking guy who's devoting his life to putting racist shit and everything online and everything, and that's his whole. He's not known for anything else but that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's his. Where Anthony Fantano is, they found something out about him, but he's deeply apologised, and it was.
Yeah, but it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't calling anybody the word.
No,
he was like referencing. Yeah, but the thing I find funny is that, like, did you see Fantano's response? You probably didn't see it, did you?
No.
He responded to Aiden Ross saying this,
Yeah.
and he said, "You're making me out to be this really bad person, but if I truly was this most really, really bad person,
I would love you.
You would love me."
Yeah,
That's what he said. He said, if I was a paedophile, if I had a sex case with a child, then you'd want to do a song with me.
Yeah.
You can't talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. And then he goes, if I was a white supremacist, you'd openly praise me.
Yeah.
If I was a human trafficker, you'd want to sniff my chair. He's saying all these examples. And then he goes on Donald Trump. If I was a politician on the Epstein list, then you'd help me get elected.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so true. Like Aiden Ross, the more I think about it, the more it's true. He hangs about with some genuinely really bad people, and he's out here criticizing people for doing things that aren't even that bad, and yet he's friends with people who have openly done very bad things.
Yeah, he's just like a prick.
Yeah, but all these fucking red pill sort of influencers are just on a roll recently with saying the stupidest shit imaginable.
Yeah.
Especially the Hitler praising. I don't know if you saw recently, they all had like a party together or something like that. All of them. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see it?
No.
They had a party together and they're in like a van or something, and they're actually like playing the Kanye West song where he's I'll Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all just playing that and vibing to that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my god, this is something that like teenagers do when they want to be.
He's equally as fucked up. Kanye West.
Oh yeah, he's actually apologized.
Yeah,
for
I know.
that
I saw that, but that
recently.
That doesn't take away anything.
But he's mental and he's fucking nuts.
Just doesn't
Yeah,
seem
he's actually apologized for all that, which
I
kind of
did see
makes
that.
that clip of them vibing to that look a bit stupid, because he regrets it all.
No.
Yeah, but just the fact that that's something that like teenagers do when they want to be edgy. Yeah. When they want to be like, oh, I just said that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
And yeah, that Nick Fuentes, I mean, he went on Piers Morgan, Nick Fuentes, right? And he revealed on there that he was a virgin, right? He's 27 years old.
Really?
Yeah, and there was headlines about it. And I was like, are people shocked by this? Are people actually shocked?
Who would actually want to touch?
Who would want to touch that? I'm not being funny. What girl watches that and thinks, oh, yeah, I want a bit of that.
Oh, a bit of white supremacy.
A bit of white supremacy idiocy. Why not?
You like me young?
Yeah, he likes me young. Ooh, I like him old.
But yeah,
I don't get fan bases like that. I don't get people like that. But yeah, fuck off. Conan O'Brien, legendary TV show host, comedian. He actually criticised other comedians recently in an interview, where he said that comedians these days are way too angry. They're way too serious, in a way. And he basically just, I think he was going off on I think it was digged at a few people, to say the least. I think there was big digs at Jimmy Kimmel there, 100%, and some other TV show hosts, definitely for sure, because they're doing this exact same thing. But what do you think of it? I thought it was a really interesting take.
It was an interesting take because you wouldn't have thought about it unless it's said. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I thought I don't know how to word it. He worded it perfectly.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah. I get what he means because before everything, I know Donald Trump has always been an asshole or whatever. Or he's always had the stuff has always happened, but I don't feel like everyone jumped on him this much, like until now. Like in the past few years, because like when I was a kid and I've been watching Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, all those show hosts, what's his name, Stephen Colbert and everything.
Stephen Colbert, yeah.
I've been watching them since I was a kid, so everyone that I've watched, it always used to be like funny little things and everything, and now it does seem to all be about Trump. But you've also got to think about the fact that Donald Trump hates all of them and is trying to get them all off air.
Well, he succeeded with the one.
Well,
Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert, yeah, I know.
He's going off in
exactly.
There.
So, I get what he means, but also, if I was in their case and there was someone trying to get me off the air and he's actually taken one of us down already, I would want to be like, fuck Trump. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But I completely get with Conan O'Brien where he's like, you're losing your touch because you're losing your comedy. But at the same time, they're being attacked. And, what do you do when you're attacked? You defend yourself. Do you know what I mean?
I get that.
I get that. And you can't lose all the comedy, and I get every single time I see Jimmy Kimmel a clip lately, it is all about fuck Trump. Stephen Colbert, I completely understand because he is literally being taken off air. So every chance he can get.
Well, Kimmel was almost taken off the air, wasn't he?
Yeah, so I get that. And Jimmy Fallon isn't always fuck Trump.
No, Jimmy Fallon's not always fuck Trump.
So Conan O'Brien's basically talking about Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert I completely get, and Jimmy Kimmel I completely get, but.
I get what Conan O'Brien's coming from.
But he can't lose it. They can't always do it, can they?
No, but they do. And it is a bit annoying. Because I go on Jimmy Kimmel's YouTube channel now where they post clips of what's happened during his show. And it is just always something about Trump. It's the littlest thing about Trump. Just something that he said in like a press thing or something that he does. Or a moment where he slipped up in words or something.
You've got to think, he is basically a bully. Donald Trump to them because he doesn't like them saying their opinion, the Second Amendment or the First Amendment, freedom of speech. He doesn't like that, so he's tried to take it off because he doesn't like that they don't like him. Yeah, he's tried to take him off and it hasn't happened, or it's gonna happen eventually. So they're not just gonna stand there and be like talk about, they're not just gonna take it and be like, oh, we'll just do our regular. We'll bring on Thingy who taught a panda to speak Chinese, you know what I mean? Or they're not going to do stupid things like that. They're going to take every chance they can get, every news outlet that they can get about this guy who's bullying them, more or less, into getting out of a show, and they're going to try and use it against him. But until he either dies or they actually get taken off the air, is that all they're going to do? You know what I mean?
Don't know.
So that's what I mean. So I'm very I get Conan O'Brien, but I also get the other two, and
I completely get Conan O'Brien. The thing that I just it does anger me a little bit because, I get that they don't like Trump. I get it. I get why they don't like Trump. Yeah, but even if I didn't like someone, I couldn't stand, like, every episode we do here,
Yeah.
you know, I couldn't stand just talking about the same person all the fucking time. Every episode,
Yeah, but
I have to mention him at least once. Every episode, yeah, I think it'd bore me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got to think you're not in their position. He's taken away their entire job.
Yeah.
That is their job.
Yeah.
They've got nothing else. I know they're a celebrity and everything, but they're a celebrity because of their job.
Do they not get bored a little bit?
Well, I wouldn't
You know?
be. If it's someone that's tried to get you off air and destroy your entire life just because you've said your dislike about them,
Yeah.
and then they've tried to do that, and then at the same time they're a horrible human being and they're like linked to paedophilia and racism and all this ice stuff.
Yeah.
You would want to take the advantage of having a show that millions of people watch, and you'd want to be like, oh, look at this stupid little cunt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make fun of him being like that. I'm gonna make fun of him the fact that he's a suspected kiddie fiddler.
To be fair to Jimmy Kimmel, he has called for the Epstein files to be released.
Yeah.
Which you don't, to be honest, a lot of celebrities, you don't hear celebrities saying that.
Well,
often.
yeah, because
a lot of them are on it.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, I think a few have been released now.
It doesn't mean they're guilty though. Do you know
No,
what I mean?
no.
It just
It's
means
not
that,
looking
yeah.
good for I forgot his name. I think it's Bill Gates. Not looking good for him.
well-
Not looking good for him whatsoever. I think two people. Jay-Z was also named recently, and there was another one. I was quite surprised actually at the one. I forgot who it bloody was though. I forgot who it was. It was Jay-Z and somewhere else.
We idolize these people our entire lives. They're the people. They're celebrities to us from our birth until our death.
Yeah.
They're celebrities to us, and there's so many out there. You've got to think at least one of them
Yeah.
has done something absolutely terrible. And I'm saying one as just like a little example. There's probably loads. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you think about, everyone's been brought up in a completely different way. You think about, like, say Jimmy Savile or whatever, or someone like that. He was a topless celebrity. People didn't see him as a massive pedo.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then he was.
Yeah, but
And Diddy as well. Diddy.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Diddy's a massive one.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
But there's loads of them, I reckon.
Yeah.
Loads of, especially because they're all rich and they've got all these, you know.
What's evil is why does it get covered up? Like, why do these
Because
awful things get
Because
covered up?
we
for?
idolize them.
Yeah, but who cares? If they've done bad things, fucking lock them up. Thanks for this, Rafe. This has been a good app, a good return. Hopefully we can get some more stuff going soon, more guests. I do want to get you and Kobe finally together in an app.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because remember that one episode we did?
Yeah,
That fucked up? That was the funniest
I know.
episode I ever recorded, and the audio messed up.
I know.
It was dreadful.
Mistake.
But yeah. Thanks for watching, anyone who's watched, and yeah, in a bit.